Hello, everyone, and welcome to the City of Quincy Board of License Commissioners meeting, September 26th at 4 p.m. I'm going to read into the record the open meeting law. Pursuant to the open meeting law, any person may make an audio or video recording of this public meeting or may transmit the meeting through any medium. Attendees are therefore advised that such recordings or transmissions are being made, whether perceived or unperceived, by those present and are deemed acknowledged and permissible. Sue, can you call the roll?
Yes. For Chief Kennedy, Detective Brown.
Present.
For Commissioner Castley, Inspector Bowman.
Present.
Director Conlon.
Present.
For Chief Jackson, Deputy Chief D.
Present.
Chair Crispo.
Present.
5 members.
We do have a quorum, and we will get right to agenda item number 1. Hearing regarding the request of the Thomas Crane Public Library, 40 Washington Street, for a special use permit, 1-day liquor license for an after hours at the Crane on Friday, October 13th, from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Christy Lockhart. Hi, Christy, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Why don't you tell us what's going on at the Crane?
Sure, so we do these after-hour events a couple times a year. I come up here a couple times a year. And basically they're meant to be sort of outreach to folks, particularly that live in Quincy Center. A lot of our condo residents come. We usually get a couple hundred people. They're pretty quick. We do 6 to 8:30, so nothing crazy, but we do sell beer, wine, and liquor with the help of our friends over at the Townsend. They do the providing of the alcohol. And we do different activities each time. So this October the 13th, our theme is Friday the 13th. And there's going to be a band. We usually have live music. And we usually have a couple of other activities like trivia, sort of fun, low-key stuff for people that prefer to stay seated. And we usually get a great turnout. The last couple of events, we used to do kind of more actual prepared food, but the last couple of events we switched to prepackaged just because it's easier and we find people like it a lot, and it encourages folks to check out maybe one of our local restaurants after the fact for an actual dinner, which is nice as well. So yeah, it's the same old.
Great, thank you. I'd like to ask anyone here if they have any questions, concerns regarding the Thomas Crane Library for a special use 1-day liquor license for an after hours at the Crane. Seeing none. Board members, any questions, concerns?
No.
Seeing none, looking for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of the Thomas Crane Public Library, 40 Washington Street, for a special use permit 1-day liquor license for after hours at the Crane on Friday, October 13th, from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
I would like to second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all
Thank you
set.
so much.
Good luck. Agenda item number 2, here regarding the request of Denise Haja Boutique, Marina Bay, for a special use permit 1-day liquor license for their annual fall fashion show at 500 Victory Road on Sunday, October 8th, from 2 to 4, Charlotte Brown. Hi, Charlotte, why don't you tell us about the special fall fashion show?
Yes, this is Denise Hajar. She lives at Marina Bay, has 3 shops there. She's done many fashion shows on the boardwalk, and she'd like to kick off Boston Fashion Week with a fashion show that day. It will be at 500 Victory Road in an area that's well removed from the public. Everybody there is over 21. It's a private event. Ticket holders only may attend. Like I said, the venue's far removed from public view, and Denise and her husband Mario would just like to be able to serve some nibbles and perhaps a glass of wine for their guests. It's a seated event, it's not a party, they're just there to watch a fashion show. So she and Mario would like to be able to serve the wine.
Great, thank you. Any questions, concerns from anyone regarding the 1-day liquor license for the annual fall fashion show at 500 Victory Road, sponsored by Denise Haja? Seeing none. Board members, any questions, concerns?
Is the food catered or a food truck or?
No, it's just little, crackers and cheese. There's no food. Catered, that is.
Any other questions, concerns? Seeing none.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of the Denise Hajar Boutique Marina Bay for a special use permit, one-day liquor license for their annual fall fashion show at 500 Victory Road on Sunday, October 8th, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
You're all set, thank you, Charlotte.
Thank you very much.
Next is agenda item number 3, here regarding the request of the North Quincy Parent Advisory Council for a special use permit for their annual Holiday Shopping Expo at North Quincy High on November 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Amy Galliano. Hi, how are you?
Welcome yourself.
Good, thank you. Why don't you tell us about your event?
So the Holiday Shopping Expo is something that we put on every year. This benefits the North Quincy High School PAC as well as the North Quincy High School Seniors Day Out. The money gets divvied up evenly. It's from 10 to 4. We are having 3 food trucks that would be serving from 11 to 3. We ask that they get there early though, so they can set up prior to the event. We would need to get in there from 3 to 8 the night before to set up just the area with stickers and tags to make sure everybody knows where they're going. And that's it.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Any questions, concerns from anyone regarding the annual Holiday Shopping Expo at North Quincy High on November 11th? Seeing none, board members?
Do you know which food trucks?
We do. It'll be Moizilla, Moms on the Go, and Lolly Jolly Waffles.
Thank you, I think they're all registered in the city. Any other questions, concerns? Seeing none.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of the North Quincy Parent Advisory Council for a special use permit for their annual Holiday Shopping Expo at North Quincy High School on November 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
I'd like to second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank
You're all
you so
set, Amy.
much.
Good luck. Agenda item number 4, here regarding the request of Old Colony YMCA for charity wine pouring permit for the annual gala at the Quincy Marriott, 1000 Marriott Drive on October 27th. Carol McKeon. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Great, thank you. Why don't you tell us about your event?
Sure, so this is our annual Rise Up Gala. It'll take place at the Quincy Marriott, and so we are just asking for a charity wine pour license for the wine which will be poured during dinner. It's donated wine. And then the other alcohol will be served by the hotel during the cocktail reception. So it's just really the wine portion during dinner.
Great, thank you. Any questions, concerns regarding YMCA for a charity wine pouring permit? Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns? No, looking for motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of the Old Colony YMCA for a charity wine pouring permit for their annual gala at the Quincy Marriott, 1000 Marriott Drive on October 27th.
I would like to second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're all set, thank you.
Thanks.
Agenda item number 5, here regarding the request of Amore Passe Kitchen for a common victular license for the premise located at 163 Beale Street, formerly Baby Cakes Bakery, proposed manager Jordiana, Roach. Proposed hours of operation 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Georgiana, why don't you tell us about your,
Hi, how are you?
good, thank you.
Yes, so I'm trying to take over Baby Cakes on the Wallace neighborhood. Bring some fresh items. I think we really need some different items here, and I want a chance to just open and do the best for the community.
Okay, great. Any questions, concerns from anyone here? Seeing none, board members?
Just reach out to the health department for inspection before opening.
Yep, sounds good.
And I see your application here is done, and is there a new menu?
Yes, yeah, online. Yep.
Okay, and there's a new menu
Yep.
online.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so that's great, thank you.
Thank you.
No other concerns?
No. I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of a Morpass Kitchen for a common victual license for the premise located at 163 Beale Street, formerly Baby Cakes Bakery. Proposed manager, Jordania Roach. Proposed hours 6 a.m. to 8 p.m.
So I second the motion.
All in favor? Aye. You're all set. Agenda item number 6 here regarding the request of Happy Duck for a common victual license for the premise located at 219 Quincy Ave, located within Can-Man Foods due to a change of ownership. Proposed manager, Yao Zhao. Proposed hours of operation, 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Yao Zhao, hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. Why don't you tell us what you plan to do there?
The store location inside Kimmy Market with a schedule for the Kimmy Market. Cook spicy Chinese food. Yeah, everything is boiled. No oil, no fry, very clean. And I just transferred this business in my name, and nothing is going to change. Keep everything same. Yeah, that's it.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions, concerns?
I believe they need inspection from our Fire Prevention Bureau.
Okay, so you'll need to reach out to fire inspection for inspection before you get your license.
Okay.
Okay? Any questions?
And same thing with the health department.
And same thing with the health department, okay? Okay, we'll follow up. Looking for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of Happy Duck for a common victual license for the premise located at 219 Quincy Ave, located within the Can-Man Food. Due to a change in ownership, proposed manager, Yu Zhao. Proposed hours, 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m.
I'd like to second the motion.
All in favor? Aye. You're all set. Next is agenda item number 7 here regarding the request of Kunpeng Properties LLC for a lodging home license for the premise located at 25 Bigelow Street. Due to a change of ownership, proposed manager Shenmai Yu.
Call me Sam, please. I'm Sam.
Oh, Sam.
That's fine. Sam, yeah, call me Sam.
Okay,
So,
why
yeah,
don't you tell us?
so it's already a rooming house. We just need to change the name to Kunpeng Properties, which is my LLC. We did the inspection, have the inspection 2 days ago, and we passed that and have the fire department pass inspection this morning as well. We plan to do the master lease to a nonprofit organization. The nonprofit organization name is Father Builds. They're gonna provide housing for single older males, like most of them are veterans, which I think is really needed right now. So that's our purpose.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Any questions regarding Kunpeng Properties LLC for a lodging home at 25 Bigelow Street? Seeing none, board members, any questions, concerns? Seeing none, I know you got your inspections and your application is here. Thank you for that. Looking for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of Kunpeng Properties LLC for a lodging home license for the premise located at 25 Bigelow Street due to a change in ownership. Proposed manager, Sam Yu.
I second the motion.
Thank you very much.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Agenda item number 8, hearing regarding the request of Break Rock Brewing at 534 Victory Road for a temporary extension of premise for their farm brewery winery pouring permit for the Marina Bay Fall Market on October 8th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. and at the Marina Bay Holiday Market on December 17th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. The extension are a continuation of the existing outside patio area to Capella Yoga. Jay Southwood. Hi Jay, how are you?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Why don't you tell us your plans?
So we've tried to do these quarterly with our neighbors, Aria Salon and Capella Yoga, and they've been growing in popularity. We have been doing one-day licenses for the yoga studio. The extension works a little bit better because it allows people to kind of flow between the spaces. We did that for the last one for summer, which went well. We used kegs and ropes to kind of create a cordoned off area and some volunteers outside. No issues whatsoever, and hoping to do it again.
Great, thank you. Any questions, concerns regarding Breakrock Brewing for an extension of premise for their farmer brewery winery pouring permit from the audience? Seeing none. Questions from, nope.
No. I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of Break Rock Brewing, 534 Victory Road, for a temporary extension of premise on their farmer brewery winery pouring permits for the Marina Bay Fall Market on October 8th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. in the Marina Bay Holiday Market on December 17th from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. The extensions are a continue of the existing outside patio area to Capella Yoga.
Sorry, I second the motion, please.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Jay. Agenda item number 9, hearing regarding the request of Off the Hook at 1269 C Street for a temporary extension of premise for the following events. 1, annual Oktoberfest event on October 14th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. with outdoor music. 2, Quincy High football fundraiser on October 21st from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. and 3, family-friendly Halloween event on October 22nd from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. with pumpkin decorating, face painting, and outdoor music. The extensions are all to the existing patio area on the Bayview Road side, Bayview Ave side, excuse me. John Gallagher.
Good evening, everybody.
Thanks, John.
Why don't you tell us about your events?
Okay, thank you for having me here tonight. Oktoberfest is something that we are trying to keep as an annual event, so I believe this will be the third. Gonna really operate just as we have before. It would be a street closure that would go the span of Off the Hook, basically our patio. That would be closed down. We would put out that. Probably close down from about 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Time to set up, a little bit of time at the end to break down. The last band plays at about ends at about 7:30, so let me try to push everyone back inside and really clear the street as quick as possible. Outdoor tables, chairs, we will have music. The music sets up on our patio. There will be a portable bar outside that's usually just under a pop-up tent that does beer, wine, maybe like a seasonal sangria. You know, we rope off the whole area, we put stanchions up, we put some signage up to get to the sidewalk across the street and things like that. So that's Oktoberfest, which we typically run. Do you want me to just go through all three?
Sure.
Okay. Quincy High football event is a first for us. I'm happy that Quincy High came down to us and looking to do something like this. It looks like it's their kind of big annual fundraiser where they, round up donations, come in and do, just a fundraiser event throughout the evening. We're looking to set a tent up on our patio, which usually goes onto the sidewalk to some extent, just with the footings on it and anything they have to put to weight it down. Inside the tent, they'll be setting up tables to do any of their auctions and raffles from, and I'd like to have a small portable bar out there. That would be beer and wine only. Any music that we're doing during this event would be done inside in our typical, in the bar area in the corner we would normally host our music. I think they're posting that it's a start time between 6 and 7. I'm looking to have, the beer and wine ready between 4 and 5 in case we get some people that show up a little bit early, that obviously want to start spending money and hanging out. So that would be the football event. And then the fall family day, which is something new for us. We're still trying to work on a little bit. We figured since this would be October 22nd, so pretty much piggyback the football event. We're figuring since we spend the money, we have the tent set up out there, to try to do something. Usually we do a kids Halloween event with mostly pumpkin painting, but we're thinking since the tent is out there that we could introduce some outdoor, like an outdoor style costume party, kids face painting, pumpkin painting, and maybe some style of like a kids karaoke out there. We thought about maybe trying to introduce, pony ride or maybe some type of an animal petting idea. And that's why we're asking for the street closure. I mean, one, because of safety, if we have kids out there in the tent area, and two, if we introduce something that we just need a little bit more room to spread out. It'd be the same street closure that we'd use for Oktoberfest, basically from the corner of Bayview and C Street to the corner of the patio. This would be more of an afternoon event, which would run from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., open to close. Again, for that, we'd be looking for beer and wine for that in the tent as well. Try to keep that on property, not out in the street. The only one we'd be having out in the street would be the Oktoberfest, where we would set up the bar outside on the street itself.
Great, thank you. Appreciate it. Anyone have any questions regarding Off the Hook for their temporary extension of premise?
Just reach out to the Fire Prevention Bureau as far as inspections, if you can have any outdoor heating over the tent.
Yeah, shouldn't be any, for this event, there shouldn't be any outdoor heating. I know we're gonna use BC Tent Rental, I know they do offer that option if it gets closer. I think they actually do the permits with you guys for that. So if we get closer and we gotta change that at all, because the weather's just been so beautiful, then we'll definitely make sure we take the right steps.
Great.
Any other questions, concerns? So this is all contingent on block party permits from TPAL?
Yes.
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 So, looking for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve the request of Off the Hook, 1269 C Street, for a temporary extensions of premise for the following events. 1, annual Oktoberfest event on October 14th from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. with outdoor music. 2, Quincy High football fundraiser on October 21st from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. And 3, family-friendly Halloween event on October 22nd from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. with pumpkin decorating, face painting, and outdoor music. The extensions are to the existing patio area on the Bayview Ave side.
Second the motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're all set, Joe?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
That does conclude our agenda. Looking for a motion to accept the minutes for the September 12th hearing and waive the reading.
Make the motion to accept the minutes from the September 12th hearing and waive the reading.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Our next hearing is on October 10th. Looking for a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Thank you.